Alright, all you streetlight crusaders, and I guess a couple of you third shift lost and found workers out there, if they exist, welcome back to the Tuesday Night Special. And yeah, if you're wondering at home, no, unfortunately I was unable to catch Dan the Weatherman Stew or my hat that's gone missing for well over 15 years. And I got a feeling next week for the 300th episode of the Tuesday Night Special, I'm going to have to fight him for my hat. And not a fist fight, but a dance fight. Again? Didn't he break his ankle the last time he did that? I just thought about that. Well, besides a future dance contest that will most likely end up with Dan the Weatherman Stew in the hospital once again, I think it's time for us to go into one of my favorite parts of the show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, none other than the Indy Report, which is me giving you guys 2 news stories followed up by local concert information from local artists performing in a local area live near you. And in our first news story, and in shocking news as of this week, after well over 32, technically almost 33 seasons, and well over 31 years that this show has been on the air, it looks like in light of what happened to George Floyd this past year, unfortunately, the TV show known as Cops has unfortunately been canceled due to the nationwide protest over police brutality. And I, for one, who as a kid used to watch this show almost religiously hand in hand with America's Most Wanted on Fox for the better part of my childhood, will sadly miss this show with all the crazy characters that were a part of this said show. But alongside with it, folks, it's also been announced that the TV show known as Live PD, which is a spin-off of sorts, in my opinion, of the classic show of Cops, is still going to be aired this upcoming weekend. And I, for one, will always remember the one episode where I do believe a guy named David, who would become a future circus performer, would try to break out of handcuffs by screaming at the top of his lungs and getting no effort whatsoever. And would also end up climbing up I do believe a street light trying to evade arrest. Granted, it was a great show. I hate to see it end, but it was only a matter of time after what's been currently going on in the world that this show would eventually be canceled. I'm just surprised it lasted for this long. And in other news, or more or less totally righteous news, dude, for you Bill and Ted fans out there, as of this past week, for a special 69 day, aka June 9th, known as Bill and Ted Day, they've decided to officially release a righteous trailer for the upcoming Bill and Ted movie entitled Bill and Ted Face the Music, with a release date of August 21st of this year. And during this said movie, Bill and Ted will try to steal music from themselves to try to write the perfect song to unite the galaxy as one. And I can only imagine what sort of craziness they're gonna get themselves into this time, and how many guitar solos is gonna be done in the air while they do it. And if you guys want to go ahead and check out the righteous trailer for Bill and Ted Face the Music, you can head on over to the YouTube page of one man only known as Orion Pictures to check it out for yourselves. And on a complete side note, when did Orion Pictures come back? I thought they were gone after the whole RoboCop series. Wow, man, my mind's being blown tonight. But besides all that, folks, I think it's time for us to go into the concert information for this week, and we kick things off with Wednesday, June 10th, and the first band we have up is Nancy Malcoon, who's going to be performing at the Exit Zero filling station in Cape May, New Jersey. At 5 p.m., Stephanie Chin is going to be performing at the Good Vibes Live in West Windsor, New Jersey. At 6 p.m., Dan Barry is going to be performing at the Mad Batter in Cape May, New Jersey. At 7 p.m., Monster X is going to be performing at the Prudential Center in New York, New Jersey. At 7 p.m., John Canavo is going to be performing at the American Spirits Roadhouse in Asbury Park, New Jersey. At 8 p.m., you can also see Roger McGinn is going to be performing at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Inglewood, New Jersey. At 8 p.m., Grant Peoples, nice band name, is going to be performing at the 10th Ave Burrito Company in Belmar, New Jersey. At 8 p.m., man, a lot of 8 p.m. performances this week, but hey, hopefully you can catch them all. And to finally wrap it up for Wednesday night, you can see the Random Test Reggae Band, who's going to be performing at the Gemins Food and Drink in Red Bank, New Jersey at 9 p.m. And on Thursday, June 11th, you can see these following bands performing in a local area near you live. Maura McKinney Maestro. Related to you, Maestro? No? Well, she's going to be performing at the Crescent View Center in Voorhees, New Jersey at 2 p.m. You can also see Saul Paul, who's going to be performing at the 2020 Camden County Virtual Shores Summit in the BTC Network Live, New Jersey at 2 p.m. Apparently it's going to be a live performance according to the Maestro that can be streamed on your computer at 2 p.m. Not bad. Anyway, next band we have up is Nancy Malcoon, who's going to be performing at the Boiler Room at Congress Hall in Cape May, New Jersey at 5 p.m. NX Stage Music is going to be performing at the Summit Street Sounds in Summit, New Jersey at 5 p.m. The Coots is going to be performing at the Lakeside Grill in Ramsey, New Jersey at 7 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Thursday night, you can see the I-287 classic rock duo, who's going to be performing at the Canal House in Wharton, New Jersey at 8 p.m. And for Tuesday for next week, which is the 16th, you can see these following bands performing in a local area live near you. Cheesy and the Crackers. Nice band name. Cheesy and the Crackers. I think that might be my favorite band for this year. It's gonna be performing in the Piece of Wood in Ocean City, New Jersey at 4 p.m. If they're not followed up by a bologna sandwich, they're doing it all wrong, man. They're just doing things all wrong. Anyway, folks, next band we have up is Dom Grasso, who's going to be performing at the Tuckahoe Inn in Beasley's Point, New Jersey at 5 p.m. The band with no name, yet still with a place to perform. It's going to be performing at the Tribe Lounge in East Orange, New Jersey at 7 p.m. Predator Dub Assassins is going to be performing for a live stream from the Dub Shack in Anywhere, New Jersey at 8 p.m. And to finally wrap it up for Tuesday for next week and all the bands we're going to mention for this week, you can see Sweet Crude and Too Many Zoos, who's going to be performing at the Sweet Crude and Too Many Zoos performance in Asbury Park, New Jersey at 8 p.m. And if you guys want to check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast, and trust me folks, there were a lot of them, you can head on over to ReverbNation.com and check out the complete list of bands that we couldn't list during this very broadcast. And like I say at the end of all of these skits, go out there, support your local artists, and see these guys perform live. And trust me, they'll love you for it. And I guess with that said, we might as well head back to this music, and when we return, we'll be back with the final segment for the Tuesday Night Special for this week, right after this. So don't go watching reruns of your favorite TV shows just yet, folks, and stay tuned.